Tabletop RPG rulebooks and systems can seem big and intimidating. On Too Long Didn't Play, we break down the seemingly complex content of tabletop RPGs in about 5 minutes, so you can decide if you want to check a system out in more detail. As you board the ship through the cargo hatch, the first thing you notice is the smell. The briny aroma of something like pickled cat vomit wafts out at you from the hold. As you slink in, you see that there's some sort of viscous biomatter suspended in long strands across the cold, otherwise empty space. The back wall seems to be coated with the purple substance as you creep further inwards. The door slams shut behind you and you feel the afterburners of the ship suddenly activate. Everything goes dark. The treacherous murk at your side launches a flare into the purple ooze as it suddenly starts to stretch and undulate. All of a sudden you realize the substance isn't coating the back wall as a creature with too many eyes and too many limbs bursts out and bites the arm off your android friend. Welcome to Vast Grimm. Vast Grimm is a Merkborg-compatible system from Brian Collin and the team over at The Infinite Black. Like Merkborg, most of character creation can actually be done through a set of random rolls based on your class. You can even roll randomly to select your class. You might be a soul survivor, a twisted biochemist, an emo bot, or any one of 8 evocative classes. No matter which one you end up with, you'll roll 3d6 for your 4 abilities. Agility, presence, which combines all mental acuity, strength, and toughness. Your class will modify some of these, so make sure you note that when rolling. Then roll hit points based on your class, a couple of personality traits, and acquire some random starting equipment. After that, assign a name to the probably short-lived character that they can forget when they become infected with the Grimm. But we'll come back to that a little bit later. Don't overthink your character too much. What you have on your sheet when you start is absolutely enough to get playing. Characters come and go in Vast Grimm because death and subjugation is a very stark reality. Playing Vast feels very familiar to anyone who's played D20 systems before. The game runner will sometimes ask you to make a test and give you a difficulty rating between 6 for something laughably easy and 18 for something that seems almost impossible. You roll your D20 and modify it by the appropriate ability score, and then try to hit or exceed the test number. This might be an attempt to hit, hack, or help somebody, but it might be an attempt to resist poison or the cold of space, to charm an NPC, or unleash your neuromancy, what the system calls the technology-based magic that you can find in hacked tributes, all on the unsuspecting masses. A few items that have to be mentioned about this system are the beauty that Brian and the other artists brought to the book. The pages are a sublime synergy of subtly mixed media. Sculpture, photography, digital art, and graphic design are all pulled together with a stunning visual pop that does amazing homage to the original system, but in a brand new way. The other aspect that I just had a blast with were the worms that you constantly have to worry about being infected with and who might turn you into one of the Grimm. The Grimms are the servitors of the apocalypse in the Vast Grimm. And if you get infected with a worm, it might kill you, it might leave you, it might give you power, or it might take you over, turning you into one of these dark fiends without anyone in your party being the wiser. I love Merkborg, and I love what Vast Grimm has done to complement and build on that system. During our actual play with the creator Brian Collin, a few of us noted that the lethality of the Merkborg system almost felt more at home in the harshness of space. It's a nebulous splash of hyperactive color and horror with an amazing time that we had playing it. So if you long to press your luck looting the corpses of astro zombies, want to pilot a ship over the glistening surface of the Marauder's cryosphere, seek information about and maybe escape into the gate of the infinite stars, if you want to hurl yourself face first into the bitter void of space, then you, my friend, should blast off into the Vast Grimm. Thanks for watching. I'm Tony Vasinda, Chief Alchemist over at Plus One Exp, where we multi-class in tabletop game design, beard and skincare alchemy, and the Bardic College of Content Creation. If you have thoughts about the Vast Grimm, or if there's a system you want to know more about but don't have time to learn, let us know in the comments below or at Plus One Exp on any social media platform. And remember, if you want more content like this, slam down on the bell to set off warning klaxons when a sudden decompression of content is happening. Here at Plus One, we want to create professional quality content for designers of all sizes. If you want to help us create content for small or even first-time game designers, consider supporting our team over on Ko-fi.